So today I'm going to use VMware vCenter 6.7 and update a ESXi host using Update Manager. So as I said, today we're going to be upgrading this host here from 6.5 up to 6.7. So it's a system x3650 M3. It's kind of got a few VMs on it. They're all shut down at the moment. And here's the actual console of the host. So it's a little bit blowy. It's currently 6.5. So where you do that in Update Manager, you go to open up Update Manager. And what you want to do, I've already got a baseline here. This is actually the third time I've done it. First time PC crashed, and the second time had a bit of audio issues, so I'm doing it again. So let's go back to the host and clusters view again. So click on the actual host, go to updates, and there's probably still a baseline attached there, so let's remove that. There's no baseline now attached either, so let's go back to Update Manager again. Just baselines, let's delete that baseline and start from fresh. Nothing wrong with that one. Just might as well show you from near enough all of it. So what you want to do first is you want to upload the ESXi image, which you download from VMware. When you do that, just click on Import, Browse, and basically browse to your where you've downloaded your VMware image to. So for instance, I've got some in here. So here's one here. Already done it, so I won't do it again. So what we do is you create a upgrade baseline. So click on baseline, click on new and baseline. Give it a name. It's an upgrade baseline. Give it a little bit of a description. Select image. So select the Lenovo image that we imported. Click next. Click finish. So let's see there, it's a upgrade baseline. So next what you want to do, you want to go to the hosts and you want to attach the baseline. So let's attach a baseline. So go to updates, and you scroll down into attach baselines here. Click attach, and you've already created a baseline. So I don't need to recreate it, just click attach baseline or baseline group. There's a baseline we want. So attach it to the host. Then what you want to do, you want to actually remediate it. But as I've done this already, I'm going to just pre-check remediation. So basically just saying that it's not DRS, so it won't automatically move any VMs over to other hosts. It's not a problem. So now you've got it attached. Just click remediate. Accept the EULA. There you go. It's found some issues. We know that. Can show them again. There's no problem. So it's DRS. That's not a problem. So click it again. Accept the EULA. And click remediate. It'll start the process off to upgrade it. So say it's 10% there, and soon that will go into maintenance mode. And we can actually monitor that on the actual thing there. Pretty soon it should start shutting down the actual host, ready to upgrade it. We'll go into maintenance mode first. So see, it's gone into maintenance mode now. Pretty soon it should shut the machine down. Or shut the host down, I should say. So it's currently 6.5 there. It's gone into maintenance mode. So it's starting to shut down the host there. So this might take a minute, so I might actually come back when there's a bit more progress. Send to report. So it's just currently in process for rebooting the host. So this will take a long time. These hosts are quite old. It's running a SAS disk. So it's going to take a lot of time to reboot, as well as get through all the post. So I'll come back when there's a little bit more to report. So I've got a bit more progress now. So it's currently 6.7. So it's just booting up. This bit might take a time, so I'll either fast forward or come back when it's got a little bit further. So it's just started to get a little bit more progress now. So looks like it's up. Just wait for it to come back up in vCenter. Should do it automatically. Might take a minute or so. It says back up now into the maintenance mode, out of maintenance mode, and it's close to being done now. It's close to there's 89%. So it's quite an old host, this one. It's still quite good, the M3s. I think they struggle with ESXi 7 and above now. Sometimes you get CPU warnings, but say check on VMware update compatibility list. Just make sure all the hardware is compatible with the newer versions. Same with every, before you do every upgrade, to be honest. If you're doing HP, Dell, just check all the hardware, just make sure there's going to be no perceived issues. Looks like we're good. It's completed. So it's remediated, completed. So start time took about 11 minutes from start to finish, which isn't too bad really, considering the reboot, etc. It's quite easy to do these upgrades through vCenter, to be honest. If you've got more than one host. I've got more than one host, but I've got slightly different processor models. So for instance, this one's got a E3620, and this one here has got an E5 2640, and this one here has got an E3 1226, and I've got all these hosts in a EVC cluster. So it won't accept all Intel chips, so just need to be a bit wary of that. And also you can't have AMD and Intel in the same EVC cluster, from what I gather. EVC lowers the CPU features down to the lowest of the CPUs that you've got in the each host. So for instance, this one here, it's a lot newer, but it's going to be using the same CPU features as this one here. So it's all downgraded to your lowest common denominator of CPU features, but it gives you a little bit of flexibility. I've got vMotion set up between the 4 hosts. I've got a bit of shared storage, not a lot, so that helps a bit. I can move VMs over to shared storage or directly to other hosts. So let's just check on here. Should see no problems. So for instance, my physical adapters. So for instance, we've got the 10 gig here, which is a Intel X520 DA2. That's compatible with ESXi 7, but this one up here, the Intel card here, that doesn't seem to be compatible with ESXi 7. So when I come to upgrade higher, I'll have to do something about this post anyway to get over the CPU warning, but that's quite easy to do. It won't be supported by VMware, but that's not too much of a problem, to be honest. It's only a home lab environment, so that should be all good. And we've had a successful upgrade to 6.7 in as host. So I've got a few more hosts to do here. I'll probably get them all up to the same, and then we go from there. Might upgrade a few more of them up to update 3 where possible. So I might even upgrade this one up to upgrade 3 now, because I think I should be able to make that jump from here. This one here I think is update 2, I believe, and I'm not too sure which one this is. I think this one might be a base as well. So yeah, something to do in future. So thanks for watching.